Good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the daily word for men for March 31st, 2025. Can you believe it? It seems like we were just rolling over into the new year, and now we're a quarter of the way through it. It's warm down here in Florida. This weekend it's going to get close to the 90s, and a lot going on down here. Festivals up and down the coast. So, the word for today is bountiful. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. And here's the commentary. We are blessed. It takes time to appreciate this. So often our minds are cluttered with reminders of what we don't have. But if we can stop and look at things we do have, we realize that we are very fortunate. We can confidently say we are blessed. The greatest testament is our security in Christ. We have assurance of resurrection to life, not just to any life, but a restored Garden of Eden with God kind of life. It's far beyond what we can see or imagine. This is the blessing held in Christ, who also forgave sins and is our representative before God for every day we sin until we part from this world. Add to this all the blessings we have in relationships, home, food, clothing, jobs, society, and country. And also the goodness of God's creation and our part in history. And we start to catch a picture of the bountiful blessings we have. And here's the question for us. Can you see the bounty in your life that God has provided? Take some time to thank Him for His many blessings. Well, I definitely can. And I'd like to point to part of the quote, which was from James 1:17 RSV. It says, is no variation or shadow due to change. That means God is immutable. He does not change. He has experienced everything that's going on in this world all at once and knows everything. Now, for me, one of the great bounties in my life is the wisdom that comes with age. And what I mean by that is, you know what's going on. You can listen to people and you can tell when they're not telling the truth or trying to get one over on you. And it gets easier the older I get. So, number 2, age itself. April 4th, just the next Friday, I think, I am going to be 75. 3/4 of a century, and I'm very happy for that. I've mentioned before I came from a family of 10, and 12, my parents, they died. You would expect that. They died, like my dad died when I was 58, and my mom died when I was 63. So you kind of expect that. But my older brother drowned at my birthday party when I was 1. And I had 2 brothers who were twins, who were born in 1951. And never lived past 2 days, although I did see him. My mother insisted that I come and see him. They were little blue babies. They had problems with undeveloped lungs. And yeah, then my brother Michael, who got liver cancer from drug abuse. My brother Jimmy, who got cancer of the throat or the mouth from drinking and smoking. And then my brother Brian, who drank and drank and drank and went out one day, fell down, and froze to death. So the family of 10 siblings is down to 4. My brother Kevin and my sisters Virginia and Sharon. And so I thank God for preserving me this long, so I'm able to help them. They're both, well, they're all struggling financially. My sister just got laid off on one of her jobs in education, and it's tough on her. She didn't do anything wrong. It was, see you later. So I really thank, well, I mentioned that those people dying, and that's short shrift, really. My brother Mike was a great swimmer. We swam together. He accumulated more titles and medals. He was a natural swimmer. My brother Jimmy overcame being deaf, graduated from college, but just couldn't overcome the constant picking. He did not sound like he couldn't talk the way we talk. And people thought that he had some kind of developmental disability, and he didn't have it. He married, had 2 kids, and he just, all those things just accumulated on him, and he began to drink and withdraw. So I can't take his inventory. But I'm so glad I had this family. Up until, well, there were 7 of us up until 2013. That's when my mother died and my 2 brothers died. And so God has blessed me with all those years of having so many brothers and having good times and going out with my dad and camping to give my mother a break. In Mount Katahdin, where his World War I buddy had a house, and he let him have it for a weekend, and we'd go up. It was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. He blessed me in so many ways. I had a lot of losses, but I've had a lot of blessings. So, I think that's it for me. God bless you all. Have a safe and holy Tuesday. And tomorrow, oh my eye. Tomorrow we begin April. It's definitely spring down here. The one thing with the change of clocks, we don't even get light until about 8 o'clock. So I have a coffee out here on the porch, which I did before we changed the clocks, and it got light about 7 o'clock, but now it's not till 8 o'clock. So I sit out here with the cat, and he looks at all the birds, trying to get seeds or bugs or whatever's in the grass. So, God bless. Have a safe and holy Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow, April 1st.